had never seen a flower as beautiful as that. His son then said to him, "Now I'll show her to you in her true form." And he wished the flower to become a maiden. All at once she was there, and so beautiful that no painter could ever have made her look more beautiful. When they came to the third spring, the sister heard the babbling of the spring. "Whoever drinks of me will be turned into a deer. Whoever drinks of me will be turned into a deer." "Oh, brother," the sister exclaimed, "please don't drink, or else you'll be turned into a deer and run away from me." But the brother, who was already kneeling at the spring, leaned over and drank some of the water. Immediately after a few drops had touched his lips, he lay there in the form of a fawn. This made the princess extremely angry, and after she picked him up, she threw him against the wall with all her might. "Now you can have your rest, you nasty frog." However, when he fell to the ground, he was no longer a frog, but a prince with kind and beautiful eyes. The fox went with him to a spring, dunked itself in the water, and came out as a market vendor who sold animals. The young man had to dunk himself into the water as well, and was transformed into a little hamster. "My father is after us, and he'll soon catch up. Wait, I'll turn you into a rose bush, and myself into a rose, and I'll protect myself by hiding in the middle of the bush." The bridegroom was astonished and thought, "She looks just like my maid Malene. I'd swear it was really her, but I'm sure she's a prisoner in the tower, or she's dead." When the witch was safe from the animals, she jumped down, touched him with a switch, and he was turned to stone. Once again, the king danced with the beautiful maiden, and thought that she never had been more beautiful. Then All Fur ran into the kitchen and cooked soup for the king. When the cook was away, she put the golden reel into the bowl. So when the king found the reel at the bottom of the bowl, he summoned All Fur. Then he seized her hand and held it tight, and when she tried to free herself and run away, the fur cloak opened a bit, and the dress of bright stars was unveiled. The king grabbed the cloak and tore it off her. Suddenly, her gold hair toppled down, and she stood there in all her splendor, unable to conceal herself any longer.